We learned about the organization a couple years before we ever had kids. And then, in 2019, we got pregnant with our first, Alex. And when he was born, he didn't pass his newborn hearing screen. So at that point, we started to know that there could be an issue, but in the beginning, it was a lot of wait and see.
I think we ultimately also got connected with Here Wisconsin, and we started Birth to 3 services.
Yeah, and that was big because the first year was really challenging. So working with Amy to do different skills to help train us as much as teaching him at such a young age, how do you work with him? How do you practice your ling sounds? What kind of exercises can you be doing so that regardless, he was starting to understand the importance of speech and hearing, tailor Alex's treatment to kids with cochlear implants. For the next couple years with the Birth to 3 program, everything was designed to help him bridge that gap slowly so that ideally, hopefully by the time he goes to school, he's going to be up with his peers.
I think the other interesting part is we also have a second son who's now 2.
To know when to push, when to stand up for and advocate for Alex and for Will was also a critical resource for us.
Birth to 3 is where we teach the families what they can do all the hours they're not with us. Our toddler communication groups have the ability and expertise through our therapists and staff to offer signing and total communication approach for language and listening skills.
So that's one of my patients, Debbie. She was in for a 6-month hearing aid check. That is Edward. He's 102 years old, and this is his first hearing aid. So what our Mona is doing is real ear verification. That is Fred. He is having an updated hearing test.
And here we are helping Michael. He is a Vietnam vet. This is another couple. This is Tom and I think Kathy, who are getting some equipment. And here Erin is on the video phone and she is interacting with Dean and Susie.
Here we did this great little artsy craft place that was so welcoming to people with disabilities. Great activities and everybody felt really good about it. It was really kind of heartwarming and fun. And this is a thrift store, and what our volunteer here who's doing pre-vocational training is doing is putting together some of the merchandise to get it ready to go back out on the floor. And then lastly, this is in our group room here in the lower level where everyone's doing journaling in this video clip, and also some movement exercises using our great high-tech smart board that we have down there.
This is a day in the life of the mobile clinic. That's Bill. He's having an updated hearing evaluation and a hearing aid check. That is Milwaukee Tool, and they're participating in OSHA testing. And this is one of our recent school screenings. That's Lori, our audiology technician. She's looking in his ears. And each student, it takes about 5 minutes between looking in their ears, giving them instructions, and doing the screening. And then at the end, they get a cute mat sticker.